Alright. We are back. We're gonna try to get into no resets. It's gonna be a little bit tight because I'll have to go to work at the tail end of that. We'll see how the fuck it goes. Not doing warm-up this time because we did a bunch earlier today. And we'll see how negatively that affects us. For some reason I started to go towards sword again there. What I was doing last night of fucking and coconuts. Don't mind me. If it looks like we can't get the second run, I'll probably get cut short after the first. But we're gonna try for it. Okay. We're not being particularly sharp on our inputs. A little too fast on our jumps. Pump down a bit. Alright, alright. Yep, not too bad. Got bapped a little bit there. Got low. Quite catching start input there. Decent barrel. Okay. Even got the backward hop. Oh my god. Burn. 2 seconds. That nonsense. Alright. We'll take that. Not too shabby. Okay. Bag combo. Start. That's what we need. Warming up. Ooh. Alright, and now to hopefully put out our got it in one, yay. Not necessarily as fast as possible. That's still fucking few times. Yo, beast geese. Nothing much, just late night streaming after finishing work, before having to go to work again. Because my schedules are fucked. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the good luck. Gonna be keeping some degenerate fucking hours. Days. Because it's all early morning and late night shifts, kind of back to back each other. Means I have daytime to sleep, and then in between the shifts. Oh, that was such a good mushroom time. Fuck yeah. No random ass walk into the tree root or the wall for like 3 seconds. Waiting for my fucking foot to clip the thing correctly. Worst hitbox in the game. Only really rivaled by the fucking Halloween Town lab door. Alright, here's hoping for some good coconuts. How'd your runs go, by the way? I didn't really get to stick around and catch the end of any of those. Ooh, almost jumped a little too short there. Hey! Congratulations on Pete. You're beginner any %, right, for 3? Or are you on like proud or something? Nice. Alright, the comboing was alright, the RNG for the nuts was fucking trash. So yeah, that's like, his world record's like a 158 or something. That's like pretty comparably distanced from world record for kind of the like goal time I'm looking for this game. So that's solid. Most of that 7 seconds is in Coconut. Honestly, we take that. Right. More cutscene skippage. Let's fucking go. Try to skip that one. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. That's honestly really fucking close. But also that's a really big gap for top 3 versus top 4. I know there's like some amount of like boss related RNG for 3 in particular. Like I haven't kept up with it too much, but I know that like part of that factors in. Like, are there other things that go into like making that like much of a difference? That was fucking trash. The fact that that's only 3.4 seconds of time loss is hilarious, because that comboing was terrible. I'm also very interested in eventually making my way over and doing a couple of runs at least. I don't know what my goal time's going to be realistically, but like, I definitely we'll do a number of runs there. Fights do be doing that, and there's a lot of them in free, because there's not nearly as much like text and shit that you're having to mash through or anything like that. Yay, we got a 4 clear for the first time in fucking 8. So yeah, there's just like a lot more that is like active in 3 and 2. And that part I'm not necessarily super looking forward to. Like, there's some ease to sections like this where I'm just fucking mindlessly just smashing my buttons. Alright. Slightly early. Yep. Fight was okay. Started out a little bit weird and messy, because I did more run up than I needed to, not realizing he was actually jumping. But we fucking take it. Time save. Anything time save is good at this point. Yeah, I deeply feel the must get better at fights element. There's so many fights in this game that, and like just fight consistency that I do not put up a consistent showing on. Ugh. There's a number that I do, which is not. But there's shit like Anti-Sora. Anti-Sora is the like epitome of fucking what the hell is the fight gonna do for basically everybody. But there's that fight, there's Hook, there's Dragon Maleficent, there's final fights. Like there's a lot of stuff just past the mid game that I'm like. Alright. Oh my god, skip the fucking cutscene, thank you. Oh god, that was so mushy. But honestly, still worked out somehow. That's amazing. Honestly, most of that I think is down to not having the break apart and having a really stupidly good soldiers fight. Oh god damn it. Yep, it definitely is. And I'm happy to say that I put up a very good showing on the run I'm going against. I'm sad to say that I put up a really good showing on the run I'm going against. It means I always lose time there right now. Like, I still have a shit ton of time to save there. Just relative to, like, Ninten and people. But, like, the run I'm going against has my literal best segment. Anti-Sora in it. I'm just like, well, fuck. And it's nowhere near perfect, but, like, it's pretty dang good. That moment, I miss a button input during my menu, which makes it clunky as fuck. The other thing that like I definitely have room to improve on is menuing. Oh my god, I almost went into the fucking full mission without doing that. Actual gummy. There we go. Oh, that's fucking brutal. So you're literally always going to lose time to that, and it's going to just crush your soul a little bit every time. Feel that viscerally. There's like only... I think I only have one segment that's like either paced with, or like one best segment that's paced with or ahead of like world record pacing, which is the post-Invisible main core, and then my Invisibles core is like right up there with world record timing. There's like 2 or 3 other splits that are like fairly short that are very close, but yeah, it's like I have such a breadth between like I think my worst time lost to world record best segments is like 32, 34 seconds. But my closest ones are like 1 second or less. I'm just like, ah. Because yeah, my sum of best is a 154, and I think that's like less than 10 full minutes different than the sum of best for like main 10, Violin, or Bandit. Because I don't think any of them are past the 143. They might be at one, like in the 143 chunk. But I don't think any of them have like a 142 sum of best. But like there's sections like this where I have the like movement and stuff down like really well, and then there are sections where like I have no idea which direction I need to be pointing my camera. Oh yeah, pure insanity. And like Bandit is getting real fucking close. Oh. Fuck. Got too casual on my movement. I've fucked that up twice today and haven't fucked it up at all the rest of the entire time that I've been back. That's annoying as fuck. Alright, let's see if we can actually get the box right now, though. Got any guesses what it's gonna be? I have no fucking clue. I'm going 5, though. Fuck yeah! Got it. Whee! Oh my god. Bro. I had one fucking hit left on this thing. That's so trash. I hate this fight so much. Stupid fucking cards indeed. I should not have lost time there, like if I didn't get parried those couple of times. I actually got the combos slow enough this time instead of like being dumb myself. Like the end of that fight is still 100% my fault for just not like taking the time to jump away from them. But I was like being really greedy on how I was trying to get my hits in. I miss the days of just safe 100% no input dodge roll across that. You can still dodge roll across, but you have to like get a little bit of momentum first, since the change over to 60 FPS. 30 FPS you could just no input dodge roll and be on the other one. And that's not a cutscene, what am I doing? That's a cutscene. Oh. That was a really trash fight. Dropped hits, had bad inputs, was a little slow on things. C'est la vie. Bad Wonderland. I'm still very much in the process of, I don't know how much of this conversation you've been around for, but very much in the process of trying to unlearn mashing for my combos. Because I have basically a decade of that built into my fucking body. So, unfucking my muscle memory for how to actually do combat in this game is a struggle. I've already put in over 100 hours in like 2.5, 3 weeks to just doing runs with that as the focal point and doing just like usually an hour to 2 of combo practice. They're way slower than you would anticipate. Like, there's the initial, like, low jump that is pretty fast, but not nearly as fast as you can. Like, something I found out really quickly is, like, oh, I'm just fairly consistently going above the possible speed cap for doing the low hop initial hit. And so it's causing me to not only jump higher because it's dropping that initial input, but also just like slow everything down because I'm having to input a second time to actually get a hit out. And so like keeping things at that like minimum height is really fucking tight. As far as doing it slow enough to where you're not dropping the input, but doing it fast enough to where you're not getting a bunch of excess height. And like if you go and watch the Dive to Heart platform with the potion and box and barrel out of Nintendo, when he goes to do the barrel on that platform, that is the lowest fucking air combo at the start of the game I think I have seen out of anyone. The dude is a monster as far as like technical precision and consistency of speed with inputs for that type of stuff. Alright. Less than ideal, but still okay. Like, the combos in there were fucking stupidly high by comparison to what you can do. Like, they're what I can manage, and I'm working on making that better. Which button log? But it is a process. Oh my god. Ugh. You're supposed to get a jump and then a Keyblade swing to clank off of it to push you back. But skip somehow. A frame or two early. Oh fuck no. Head back in the game. Alright. We've lost 5 to 7 seconds of the potential split time that we could get on this. But we still have a like pretty sizable chunk that we can save. Both against our best segment and like against saving against ourselves. Not sweating too much yet. Right. Weird ass camera angle. Alright, let's kill some monkeys. That was fucking atrocious. That was another like 5 to 7 seconds right there. I think that was an accessory we just picked up, which luckily it's early enough to where we get rid of it, but still extra shit we have. Alright. Not great, slightly better than the last room. Get a good amount of MP. This. Alright, we have an awkward amount of MP. Anyway. And we got an extra potion too. Come on, stop giving me shit. I don't want it. Alright. Close enough for government work. Alright. Take that. A little late on that skip, but not too bad. No worries. Hopefully that's not a, like, you're just passing out because it's fucking late and not a, like, hopefully I don't pass out for some other reason. If you do, I wish you all the good sleep. Ugh, God. Going too fast. Need to slow down on the inputs ever so slightly. No worries either way. So, if you do happen to pass out. Not white mushrooms there this time. Different. Awkward. Still saved a tiny, tiny fraction of time. So we'll take that. That's better than we've been putting up. Double header, that's okay. And saved a little bit of time there. Alright. Overall, a 0.5 loss for Deep Jungle. We will fucking take. my deep jungle from PB was pretty reasonably solid. So, like, that's not bad at all. Okay, we are 27 ahead of average. Only a mitten 6 behind some of the best, which that means our best possible is a 155.08 technically right now. Like, we're not getting anywhere near that, but it does put us in a pretty good window if we can maintain roughly this amount of time loss per split moving through the game. Because that is what? 30 minutes, so per 5 minutes we're losing 20 seconds? 20 seconds per 5 minutes? If we stick to that average, about 90 minutes left. So we would lose 4 minutes 24, so 4.5 minutes, which would put us at a 158.5-ish. Now, there is certainly almost no way I'm actually going to do that, but if I could, that'd be fucking amazing. Oi. Alright, we're gonna have one additional thing to sell. When can I get rid of that one? Could do it. But I guess technically I could maybe throw it at the end of the Tiger Head. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I keep it through the end of, or through Halloween Town, where I end up ditching it back. I was really worried I was going to clank there for a second. I don't think I had any right in actually getting that Keyblade swing up there. Alright, a little bit delayed there, that's okay. I find it funny that it put me far enough back to actually collect the fucking item. Okay. Not going as smooth as things could here, but not too bad so far. Fucking slow walk forward. bad. Holy. At least it was all pretty consistent directional. A little delayed on that cutscene skip, that's okay. Are you a Heartless? One of the dumbest lines Sora has in the entire fucking franchise. Out here asking Merlin if he's a Heartless. It's like, you haven't run into any true humanoid form Heartless at this point? Like, what? Like, Ansem, I think, is basically the closest we come to a, like, human form Heartless in the entire franchise. And, like, you haven't fucking met him yet. So what Sora has to go off of to, like, question if this guy is a Heartless while he's having a conversation with you? I don't know. But also, he's 12, so I can't super hold it against him. 12 and completely out of his element. Sora Brain still on island time. Alright, now we're encrypted. This shit up, regardless of what I say or do or want. Okay, decent sail. That one little flub on the APS. Okay. Alright, pretty decent. Had that momentary back out, but not bad. Door and conversation start. Okay, this has been an okay split. I don't know how we're going to stack up on that 7.2 that we have available to us here quite yet, but I think it'll be kind of close. I think we plan to save. Last dodge roll is excessive, but okay. Like I said, saved a little bit of time. Not nearly what I would liked to save there. Okay, pretty decent gummy menu. And we warp. One of 3, 4 warps we do in the game. 5 warps? Because we warp there, warp back to Monster, warp from Wonderland, or not Wonderland, from Neverland to Traverse Town, warp from Traverse Town to Neverland, warp from Traverse Town back to Hollow Bastion after exiting. But yeah, 1 of 4 warps we do in the entire run. You get this ability to jump between worlds, and in Beginner Any percent you can barely fucking use it. Because we generally don't want to go back to it. Unless we absolutely have to. Traverse Town is the most visited world with a follow-up of Hollow Bastion because it forcibly has to. So we have 4 visits for Traverse Town, 2 visits for Hollow Bastion, and 1 visit for every... Well, okay, technically we have 2 visits for Monstro, because we have to twice. So 4, 2, 2. Everything else. We warp past Wonderland, but it's not really a visit because you don't actually go back into the world. Same with Agrippa. You get forced back here post Monstro. But we don't actually have to go into the world or do anything. Alright. Bart didn't get to say anything today. We freed Carpet. New ally unlocked. Honestly, more useful than the Dark Card. Chest. Thank you, Don Goofy. You made that far better than it had any right to be. Alright, getting better about the positioning of that dodge roll. So many inputs. This is one of those moments of... Damn it. That was a hot mess because I locked onto the thing I wanted first and then fucking toggled away from it. Could've been worse though. That's not the direction we want. Dropping dodge rolls, get grass up in hold. Definitely losing some time here. Hopefully we can have a decent fight and it's not gonna be too bad. Made it past that point. Not a good fight, but we'll accept it. Alright. Remind myself to try to use item after actually finishing the fight. Not how we wanted that to go, but considering the messy combos, take it. Good movement. Hoi! Agrabah, please. Be kind. Good movement up through here. It. Okay, that's not the movement we want. Very sticky combos. My input timing is very, very off. I'm just glad I got the one cycle for keeping it chugging. In the hole we go. Alright, saved a teeny tiny bit of the 1 second that we had to save there. Alright, and now time to get stoned. Alright, good, pretty good, pretty good. And out of Tiger Head we go. That is Agrabah complete. A little slow on that skip, that's okay. A little early on the attempt there. Okay. little bit of text here. And off we go to meet a whale. Whale in space. A space whale. Whale if you will. A whale if you won't. Monster doesn't give a fuck. Want to go to him. He will come find you. He will chase your ass down in. Oh, jeez. Okay. We have a 30-second lead, so that's pretty fucking good. We like to see it. Could have been more, but again, 30-second lead. No room really to complain. We have a huge amount of time saved in final fights available to us. We're out here to preserve or improve best we can. Minute 40 off of best. Definitely getting a little tighter on what we can or can't lose, but still not bad. More segments we can have like the last one where we're within a second of best. Great. Right. Alright, time for some very technical movement. Important. Get right. Cool. And a chance of saving time. That's not the room I thought I was going into. This is the room I thought I was going into. Alright. Now if we can have decent combos and not drop the stun lock, we'll be in a pretty good position. Fuck yes. Almost a 3-second best. Still can be faster, but that is a best segment. It pushes me under the 154 threshold. A little bit delayed because the early attempt. We'll take that straight to the fucking bank. That was a trash menu. Okay. Alright, good fight, made up for the trash menu, and the only okay. So, whew, coming out of Monstro with even more time save. Fuck yes. Which actually kept us even with our overall time potential, which is a beautiful fucking thing. There. And we didn't do a normal gummy light. Yay. Not wasting time on that. Gotta keep this relatively tight if we want to have any chance of staying within bounds of our best segment here. Still be improved upon, but want to keep it close if we're not going to. Which, yes, please. Yep. Decent. Not too much overshoot on my gummy map navigation bit there. Alright, Halloween Town, let's fucking go. Right in my way. No sick ledge grabs. And decent move. Alright. Menu time. Abilities, items, whips. Pretty crisp on that menu. Now if good control in here. Man, that would have been a fucking... Oh my god. Ugh. 2 bad scene skips in a row sucks, because that was so crisp otherwise. Fuck yes, 0.4. Not huge, but we take it. Blue is a blue is a blue. Come on, go. Alright, losing a little bit of potential time here. One, two, five. Not too bad because it's a decent dodge roll distance. White mushrooms means we don't throw the ether here, we throw it a little bit later. Way over MP'd. Could use magic during the white mushrooms clear to probably clear it a little bit faster, but you run the risk. Actually hitting one with appropriate magic, which screws with its despawn timing. Alright, 5 out of 6.6. You take that as well. Alright. Only needed the 1 fire, not 2. Still, way over MP on what we need. And in a decent position. Fight was relatively quick. Keep the movement rolling. All pun intended on that one. That was sketchy for a moment there. Okay. Good climb. Okay. 27 out of 31.6. That as well. Fuck. Yes. Okay. Welcome back, Beast Geese. Shit is going well, and it is making me fucking nervous. Like, I don't like this. I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's one of those things of like, now I'm fucking nervous, and now I'm like, oh, I can't fuck up, I can't fuck up. Fucking... Don't be nervous. 1 minute and 17 ahead when I have 2 deaths at the end of the run to save me even more time. Good time. Go. Fuck. Alright, at least it was heartless. And we're still within 5.7, so honestly, fuck it. Like, that's okay. Humbling was decent. Are likely to lose some time right here. That's okay. Oh my god. Terrifying myself. Getting bapped. That's really fucking awkward. Come on. Okay, I'm going a little bit too fast on my combos. 6 seconds of loss is a little rough there, but it was bad. So, like, 6 seconds still acceptable loss. Okay. Oh, geez. I definitely have been there. You're gonna crash so hard, probably in 4 to 8 hours. But I am sorry, / I wish you luck. Have you tried reading? Because that might do. Especially if you can find something dense. Like, if you have a copy of fucking Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, go get that and start reading it. If you can somehow, being that sleep deprived, stay awake through about 2 to 3 chapters of that, then I might suggest going and seeking some medical assistance. Also, do you have ADHD? Because if so, you might, like, as counterintuitive as it is, you might try caffeine. Like lightly caffeinated something. Yeah. Other things to because yeah, I definitely get that sense of like, oh, I've been up for this long and now I can't actually use normal like things to sleep. Fair enough. I mean, there's so many people that are like some level of it, but like functional. Fair enough. I mean, you can have both, but the overlap is rarer. Alright, 0.2 out of 0.5. Okay, now this is the fucking hard one. Maintaining our rough time save here because this is our best fucking segment anti-Sora. Ooh. Okay. Bruh. Okay, well, we're already losing time. Like, what happened there? Bad movement a little bit through here so far. Not too bad. Alright. That's better. Okay. It's going. We're gonna see if it stays going. I got it. Please, let me in. Please let me in. Alright, that was a lot of time lost to a very bad fight. Nope, not going there. Alright. Ugh. Tragically bad comparatively. But not sweat that. One, because we moved some menu pieces. Two, because, like, again, it's going up against the best segment, and that fight is absolutely at. So, we're still 40 seconds up. Leading tiny bits of time to me fucking catting instead of doing what I'm supposed to do in the fucking game. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. How are you doing, Bonsai? I hope your day, evening, wherever you're at in the day cycle is going well. Happy Sunday, I guess. Thanks for stopping by. Bruh. Bruh. That ship. Alright. That was a fucking weird-ass fight, but it's a new best segment, so fucking take it. Thank you very much for the good luck. I hope the PB&J was tasty. I would not know. I have a peanut allergy. New best segments fucking left and right. That one I don't know that I feel like I deserved, but I think some of that really boiled down to change in menu that I did. So I'm actually doing less menuing now during the hook segment, more menuing during the anti-Sora. But it's 6.5 seconds of best segment. That was bad. It's timed. Alright. Alright. Okay, menu there. Still get a bit faster. Back to Traverstown. Grabbing Dumbo. Fighting opposite. Hello. Interact with the goddamn carriage. Oh. Well, not getting a best segment here. Guess I'll use that. Get on the save point, please. I'll use that a little bit more immediately. Or I can actually use that at one. Really? Did I actually get a despawn, or did something weird just fucking happen? I have no idea what just happened, because, like, it stayed red for way the fuck too long, but I don't have another enemy here, and I'm just like, no idea. No idea. Something fucking weird. Right. And... well. Not amazing, but we'll take it. The early break part was tragic, and the weird red menu definitely ate into my time a bit. But not too much in the way of time loss, I don't think. Right. That's one that you can't skip as soon as the timer restarts, but so there's a little bit of delay. That's one that hard to actually get the timing for it. We won't really know what our time save versus time loss looks like for that split until we get through Riku 1. Not a whole lot. There's most of them as soon as the timer restarts. As far as white screens, you can skip again. I think that might be there's like maybe 2 in the whole run that there's like extra delay on being able to skip after a white screen. There's one, yeah, I think one in Monstro. That one's there, and then maybe one more. Is the 2 with the Clayton fight and the 2 with Sabor. Oh yeah, there's one in Dive to Heart as well that the timer doesn't actually stop for. It's going on to the kids' EXP path choice platform. So it's not a stop-start on that one. That one's a little bit weird as well. Other whiteouts. Those are the ones that come to mind. The majority of the rest of the like post fights are not whiteouts. Yeah, if you're running on PC, we use the load remover like strictly, because the leaderboard is done in load remove time primarily. You can do a strictly RTA, but you're just going to be wildly behind everybody because the load remover pulls out 16 to 18 minutes of time, depending on your machine specs. On PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch versions, it's all RTA because we can't do the same kind of like integrations with that to have a load remove time. There was a point at which we had an auto splitter for the PS4 version. Yeah. Like you can see at the bottom of my screen, or like on my timer right now, the 127 at the bottom is RTA. The 115 is the load remove time. So we're already past 12.5 minutes right now. And we still have a little under an hour of run left at this point. We have about 45 minutes of left run-wise. Oh, one too far. But yeah, my total real elapsed time is an hour and 20 minutes, but my total played time is only an hour and 16 minutes. Because the rest of it is just loads where we can't do jack diddly and there's nothing you can do to speed up or change those regardless of what you do in-game. It's all down to hardware specs. And balancing that is really fucking hard. Part of why load remove times are allowed and favored is it levels the playing field between people who have different hardware. Because if somebody else has like the best graphics card and a shit ton of RAM and a really good CPU, they're going to have better processing power over their machine and their loads are going to be just snappier. Also, like HDD versus SSD, you'll like that was something we were already talking about the differential on for the PS4 days when we were getting to switch over to SSD. SSDs have faster load. So that's why there is such a... It's not the movement we meant to do. That's why there is so many split-offs, is because the hardware differences can be really impactful, especially in this game. Some of the later installments, the loads are not massive for differentials across versions of the game. KH2, PS3 versus PS4 is still pretty substantial, but none of them are anywhere near as bad as them. As far as... Hey, Sonic, thank you very much for the raid. Hope the rest of stream went well. And GG's on whatever you did end up doing. And to everyone popping in, welcome, welcome. And hope everybody's having a good night. It's going pretty good so far. I'm trying not to jinx anything. I don't know exactly how much time I lost on my last split because I had to like nuke the one on the previous run that I'm comparing against. We'll find out here in a second. Hey, congratulations. Fuck yes. Love to hear it. GG's on that PB. Fuck. Okay, well, losing way too much time. Fuck. That's brutal. That sucks. Oh, so much. Okay, Goofy did, like, no real good tornadoes. Eevee's not dead, but, like, there goes pretty much every, like, the whole fucking minute of our time save between the last split and this one. That's tragic. That's also a really bad spot to die at. Like, yeesh. I hate this fight so much. My god. Okay. Wow. 13 seconds behind. That's tragic, but c'est la vie. We still have, oh my god, we didn't go far enough up the staircase. We still have a bunch of time save later in the run, so again, PB's not dead, just harder to get, and won't be nearly as good. I have not died to that fight in, I think, literally, hello. Fucking book, please. Future time save. I mean, yes, but I'm gonna be like really upset if I get like a 201 and these two splits literally would have been the difference between a 201 like sub 2. Ooh, that was mildly terrifying, but clench, because I almost chucked myself off the edge jumping backwards. We do love future time save, but what if, and stay with me here, what if instead I just got all the time save right now? Personally, I would rather that off. I don't know about anybody else. I like my time save ASAP. That's not how that rail slide's supposed to go, but oh well. Now that you've gotten your PC world record for level 1 Ventus, are you going to go over to Aqua or Terra next? Yeah, like, if I PB with this, that means that I did drastically better on my endgame than I did on this run, or like the run I'm going against. Which can definitely be a lot harder to go against. Like, so far that is the big time save that I have in this run, is those 2 splits. Alright, well, he's following me because I didn't fucking center my camera at all. Fair enough. I wish you luck. Yeah, I'm still hammering away at this with what time I have. Once I do, like, clear my goal on this, if that is not yet resolved, that's the first thing on my chopping block, is to, like, circle back to that, because that's the thing that's getting the most attention right now, as far as areas of need. Again, I have no real timeline on how long this is going to take me to achieve, and I'm sorry about that. Fair enough. And yet another extra ether. You know what I just realized? We still have that in here. We now have fucking 3 ethers. We're throwing 1. Oh god. We were supposed to throw that at fucking Riku, which probably would have made the first version of that fight better. I just completely forgot I fucking had it. You can throw 1 after getting Dumbo skip here, which I did not prep like a dumb. Back with the thing. Throw 1 during Dragon, and then throw 1 at Behi. Just to clear them out of later ethers than that are not going to be super big help to us. Fuck. Oh. Oh. That's gonna make actual PB a lot harder. That's gonna be another, like, 30 seconds of bleed, I think. Essentially having to summon and exit that room. Second time. Yeah, 39, basically 40 seconds. Ooh, okay. Not terribly surprised by that, but again, at least we're now down to manageable items, I guess. We're gonna do our best to do the damage we're supposed to itemless, and then if we have to, we throw it at the end. If we don't get damage for itemless, then we throw it earlier in that raised. Alright, cool. Dragon goes kind of fast. Yay! We have a chunk that we can save here on Riku. If we can get a DM skip. Level 1 at all is hard runs across any of these. Doing the 3 back-to-back stories for that is super fucking hard. Yes, arguably there's some ease to a single story. Level 1 is probably the second easiest thing to do in the franchise after fucking level 1 0.2. But even so, it's still fucking nuts. That fair. Okay, well, the laugh dropped off, so I couldn't actually time that properly. No DMs. Sad, sad. Bro. Okay. Alright. Good salvage. Still 18 seconds loss, but take what we get at this point. We still have pretty major time save a little bit later. Yep. I know about the skips. They're fucking nuts. I have not tried doing an all stories run. I just did the 3 beginner runs. That's part of why the splitter portion of that doesn't really work the way it's supposed to. So that's my bad. But yeah, those skips are definitely a pretty massive challenge. Have you done beginner all stories as well, or just level 1 all stories? Fair enough. I know Nintendo is basically looking at, got bonked. Looking at the list of super outdated runs, partly as prompted by certain members of the community and just going after them at this point, fucking headhunting the old records. Gonna be the proud owner of half the fucking leaderboard before long. I think because you're putting up newer records, the likelihood that he comes through and tries to snipe your times is a little bit lower. I think it's mostly looking at the ones that have just been sitting for years at this point. What was that camera name? Hey. One of the things that I do really appreciate. Oh my. Can I skip a cutscene, please? I really appreciate about when Nintendo comes through and like goes over runs is there's a lot of stuff that he like looks at as far as small improvements and things that kind of end up becoming the new standard for how to approach runs. It's part of why I wish like Gator did more runs as well. Hey, fair, fair. I also feel like there's something to be said about like going for records in things that not a whole lot of other people are attempting at the moment, because like sometimes that can be like it can be encouraging for some and discouraging for others to have like that active competition. And especially on like the streaming end, it can be a little bit worse off because it like splits the audience as well. Yeah. I doubt I will ever hit a point where I'm really being super competitive for any like world record positions, just because I'm like, it takes me too long to really get finite control and precision on strategies to really push the upper limits on these games. Like I'm just not as technically skilled as some of the people that are pouring in as much time as they are to the record holder positions. Oh, for sure. And honestly, it's one of the things that I think I will end up coming back to. I definitely want to improve on the times that I put up. But I want to finish, because like this journey started, or like restarted for me as a basically revisit to the entire franchise to make sure that I could touch bases on everything, and then stalled out here because my like goal PB was so much more refined than in other categories and like semi-unrealistic to what I could do in a short period of time. Right. Because yeah, like getting a sub 1 hour BBS run is not super crazy, having done it. And like that's the thing, is that was like my goal when I was going through and like doing my initial runs, with getting to sub 1 hour load removed when I was basically testing stuff. And I pretty easily got that mark, although I think my then one had to be retimed because I was still like honing things in, and I really release. We don't love that. Okay. We do have that extra ether, so yeah. Well, losing more time here, unfortunately. Having to go super fucking wide. Okay. That's kind of tragic because my menu is actually pretty good. This is a PSA. Trying to go fast will lose you. Well, there goes one of the ethers. Which is why we have an extra. Alright, so we're probably gonna lose 40 seconds-ish here. PB, and yet PB is still not dead. We had a death at Ansem 1 and a death at Face, so if we can make it to there without losing more time, we still can keep. Ooh, it's just gonna be rough now. But this is what I'm talking about being fucking inconsistent. Like, there will be weeks at a time where I don't fuck up that Dumbo skip. And I've fucked up that Dumbo skip 3 times in the last week or so. Like, I think I went pretty much since March not fucking up Dumbo skip number 2. And then have done it, like I said, like 3, maybe 4 times in the last week. And, like, people keep telling me not to be like, oh, don't have the mentality of being an inconsistent person. But, like, that's how I've been at everything in life for 30-odd years. It's not, like, a self-deprecating thing. It's a, hey, my life has showcased this thing. I put in lots of practice and try to be very intentional about things. But even with that being the case, like, I still go through and fuck stuff up that I have hundreds of hours of practice in. Alright, that... not the timing we were looking at. Yep. Come on. Walk your ass around. Ooh. Yikes. Big yikes. 45 on top of the 10 that I had to say. 55 seconds of potential time lost. 5.5 behind some of the best. That puts me at 59.5, 59.20-ish. Or yeah, 59.30. So I have 30 seconds to lose against my best segments in the rest of the run if I wanted to get a sub 2. Which means sub 2 is still technically possible. Likelihood of only dropping 30 seconds in the next 20 minutes? Really, really low. Hell, I could lose a third of that in this next split alone. But we're not worrying too much about actually getting sub 2. We're looking at getting PB. I'd love to be a 202. Getting a 201 would be amazing. But any PB at all is still progress. We got some new best segments. We pushed under the 153 sum of best mark at this point. Okay, menu was alright. See how we do. Lead up, fight, or wait, and another thing I'm looking forward to is fucking KH2 gummies. Oh, okay. Last gummy mission done. All right. Damn, it's awkward, but what are you gonna do? That's 10 plus seconds right there. That was too slow on the jump backwards to get the respawn. Ooh, that was close. Almost launched that shit into outer space. Alright, these free-up fights were slow as shit. Come on. soon as I fucking go around. Lost an additional 10 on top of the 10. So, yep. Sub 2 is officially dead. Thanks. We have time to save here, though. So. Alright, Simba, let's get some shit done. That's fucking tragic. I released early. Yeah, sub 2 is definitely dead. Fuck me. At least I didn't do that in final rest yet. Flop. Refocus. PB is not dead. PB is not dead. That did kill like another 30 seconds. PB is not dead. Alright, that one was alright. Good HP portal and a good Chernobog still saves us a decent chunk of time here, even with the shit show of an OC. That is not what we fucking wanted. Alright, well. That just really fucked up what we're doing in... I thought I had an extra item there, and I just threw the fucking Mega Elixir I'm supposed to be using in Final Rest. Oh my god. full pushback. 6 seconds out of 56. That's tragic. Still time save. Oh, thanks for the good luck. Run is pretty toasty right now. We have to... take out an extra Mega Elixir here, which means we have one less for actual endgame. And we need that one. I accidentally used it because I thought I had picked up an item. I'm guessing it was actually an accessory. Don't know. A little bit of time we can save here. That was really sloppy cleanup. We're definitely not saving time here, but that's okay. We avoided tragedy. TV is still technically on the table. We have 2 deaths that we're still, like, theoretically saving time against. We're not doing what we did in the OC portal, and early here though, that literally killed the last vestige of Adam. Losing a couple. Nonsense. Okay. Menus are kind of weird right now, but that wasn't too bad. All considered. God, stop fucking making the door and get into the... Alright, let's see if we can get a decent fight here. Minute and a half available. Okay, a minute 11 back. We are within 15 seconds of our PB pace. Not the most amazing fight we could have had, but not bad, and that's the important part. Okay, yes, that's going into our menu, rather than me trying to fuck around and actually... Alright. That's fine. And that's about what I expected. Did not get the dagger off. No DM skip. Alright, losing 2.8 there is not too bad. We can still work with that. Okay, okay. What am I doing? My god. Other than almost dying. Yes. 15 seconds of loss there might cost it. We'll see. Not dodge rolling there, definitely. Alright. Considering 1.1 loss on that without the dodge roll and having to actually do the scene skip, we'll take that. was a very good quick clear on artillery. Alright, cool. We still have 2 Mega Elixirs. Do not have great MP going into this, but that's okay. Alright, no death there means we're 18 seconds ahead. If we keep with this, we can break into the sub 3 looking for. That did not actually go off on me. Oh, it did, fuck, yes. Thank God. Okay. We might be able to salvage a 202. Don't think it's gonna happen, but we might. It's gonna be very fucking close. Go 3, oh, 3. Yeah, didn't think I was gonna quite cross the barrier. Oh, it's another PB by a little bit. We're scraping down our time little by little. Thank you for the GGs. I just want a deathless run. Like, is that too much to ask? Except I am allergic to peanut butter. It's true. Ah, God. Like, minute ahead. Right here. Fucking 54 seconds. And then I bomb all of that away between opposite armor and Riku 1. And then lose even more to Maleficent because I fuck up Dumbo Skip. And then lose even more to Behemoth because I fuck up. Or wait, did I fuck up Dumbo Skip from a left cent? What did I fuck up from a left cent? Yeah, this is my actual PB. My posted PB on the leaderboards is actually 3 PBs old now. It's 203 like 50 something. I did 203.45 like a week ago, and then the PB that I just beat I did yesterday or the day before. Um, yeah. Oh, geez, that was something. Um, yeah, we got. Let's see here. One, two, two more blue segments. Push us down to 153.52, which honestly we're liking how low that number's getting. Or wait, three, because we have PC1, flower, and 3 blue segments. We like to see it. It's a new PB. Not a 202, but we will take it. Thanks to everybody who has popped in. Thank you again to Sonic for the raid. Let's see, is anyone actually alive? Like right now. Let's plenty of casual KH1 players. Anyone's running? Look like it. Probably send you over to Marathon Man. He's doing Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you, Beast. Thank you, Zendo, for the conversation and the support. And to everyone who lurked, you are greatly appreciated. We're going to pop off for the time being, though. We might be back tomorrow around this time again, or maybe sometime during the day tomorrow, depending on how long work goes and how much sleep I do. Yeah, we're scratching away at it. We're not getting the big PBs that I want to be getting, but it's a little bit at a time, which is still something. We still have 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go before we hit the like goal that we're looking for. But a little bit each time we come in at this is not the worst way to do it. Slow and steady wins the race, as the saying goes. Combos are sometimes better, sometimes still trash. But again, trying to unlearn a bunch of muscle memory makes this difficult. But for now, we're going to send you over to Marathon Man, who is doing Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, Ratchet and Clank 3, that is, speed runs. Give them all of the luck, and thank you for the GGs. I will catch you all later. Hope everybody has a good night or day, depending on what time zone you're in.
It looks cool.